We gonna push no matter what. You understand? Anyeke bayivale yonke iminyaka. Actually, Matawi today, Matawi Katide. You understand? One of the angels, Yobaba. I like calling people angels because they are. Every day and sometimes we are bored. So
you need some motivation.
So my hands are big.
Okay. Oh, do you have big hands, per se?
Yeah, and big ears as well.
Beautiful Friday. Where are we in this evening? We are here at Makulong Park. Where we are at the house. By the way, I go by the name of Melania, known as Lana the Bulldozer. Here we are making sure we are giving you nothing but the best of the best. Making sure we are getting in ekas, speaking about things that are happening out there. Who am I with if I'm not being dressed by Yobaba, the African fashion, where we make sure we are raising ekas to the next level? Who am I with by the next side of me? I am with Otabo, known as Tash Matabane. So we're going to get to know him. Who is he? Where is he from? Utilangani. By the way, let me not waste your time. This is KMP Podcast live right now. If you have any question, and one thing I love about this is that today we have a live audience. So if there's anything you would like to say, or if there's any question you would like to ask, here we are. We will be taking questions. But for now, let's get to know Thabo. A very beautiful evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, my sister.
I'm also doing very good.
I thank you guys for the opportunity, but I honestly thought maybe we were gonna start with a prayer, because that's how I usually start.
No problem.
Because when we start with a prayer, we welcoming him as well.
Okay.
You understand?
And when you say him, what are you talking about?
Almighty.
Almighty.
I'm talking about
so would you like to
Almighty.
pray for us?
We can just take a moment of 2 seconds to just, me and you to just, and then
bow our
I know,
heads.
yeah.
And then you know when to say amen.
I did already.
You just did?
Yeah, he's
so we're
part
done
of
now?
us. He's part of the podcast.
Okay,
now.
are we done
So
now?
I feel I'm
So
done.
you're done praying?
Yes.
That's beautiful. I hope you also had the prayer where you are right now. As I said, we are live and we also have a live audience. So before we go any further, Tash, can you please tell us, who are you as Untwana Wasekasi 1632 Kotembisa? Who are you? We want to know you.
Oh yeah, I go by the name of George. My real name, ID.
Okay.
ID.
Opera George.
George.
All right.
Matabane,
Yeah.
You understand? But yeah, Mukasi, Thabo, Tash. You understand?
Yeah.
All those names, Matsoho.
Yeah.
You know we
Matsoho?
have. Yeah, Matsoho. Like,
What was the motive behind that?
my brother's nickname is Matsoho, but
Okay.
also me, my hands are big. You
Okay.
understand? So,
Oh, do you have big hands per se?
yeah, and big ears as well.
I'm loving the broadcast today. You
So,
can
yeah.
go on.
So yeah, I grew up here in Tembisa. I was born and raised here, and then I started doing my school things and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm just a guy wakokasi. No cheesy stuff. Yeah, I know the
What do
ins
you
and
mean
outs.
when you say cheesy stuff? Today I want to break it down because we want to understand who is Tash. You know. So I hear you saying Umntwana Sekasi, but now you're saying you're not this cheesy stuff. What are those cheesy stuff you're
Yeah, I
referring
have
to?
a bit of cheesy,
Okay.
but because that's how people perceive me, to say, that one, ana matata, ana 1, 2, 3. But I'm actually the guy wakokasi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Umntwana Sekasi, and there's
Ins and
nothing we
out.
can do.
Yeah.
All
there's
right.
nothing
So
we
is
can
this
do.
is where
Will keep lami.
I was about
You
to say,
understand?
this is where we can take you out of SA or out of Kasi, but the ghetto will still remain there.
Exactly.
But here we are today. I see your branding here, and I'm also dressed by you today as Yobaba products.
Yeah.
We want to know, where does this come from? Are you a designer? Did you wake up and say, today I'm going to be a designer, or what? Take us through that journey.
I'm a creative.
Okay.
I'm a creative. I love designing. You understand? It doesn't mean I sit on the machine and do all
Okay,
the
the
work,
sewing,
'cause,
yes.
Yeah, I always work with partnership
Okay.
with people to say, how about we do this design and all that. So I actually started the brand when? In 2011.
2011.
Yeah. in
And how young were
2011.
you in 2011?
And I actually have proof here, an article from school where
Okay.
I was.
So you were
mentioned the
still at
brand.
school?
I was still at school.
Hence I was-
2011. It's more than 10 years.
Okay.
So I think dilo di etsala ka nako ya Modimo.
Yeah.
You understand? Yes, I started that time. There's been ups and downs and all that. But now, yeah, it's serious. You understand? The
But
brand
where
is
does the passion
serious.
comes from? Like, when you say from 2011 you were still at school, I want to understand, where did the passion start?
The passion started when we wanted to be part of the economy
Okay.
of South Africa, seeing the gap that unemployment is high, all that, and we couldn't wait for us to finish school before we started making money, because what we said is we want to change the lives of those around us, but you can't do that if you're not financially fit. So we had to be the ambassadors of change to the youth, the impatient youth out there, to say, guys, it is possible.
Yeah.
With no budget, because the first company that we registered, it's No Budget Nation.
Okay.
To say, even without any budget, that 1,000 rand, you can actually start something. You understand? You could be selling something, at least if you're selling something. Because trust me, my journey, I've been in places whereby, even today when I look at that journey, I'm like, okay, I was there for a reason, to learn one or two things. From school, I went to school and worked part-time for promoting phones.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that way I was learning the sales skills.
Yeah.
And part-time again, I was working at a nightclub until they took me in permanently, and I learned a lot from those guys. And I'm not even afraid to say I used to work for Moloko in Pretoria, and I actually learned a lot in terms of business, because they took me in, I saw everything.
So I hear that everything is all about business. At school, were you at the economics, accounting? What stream were you doing at school?
I was doing computer systems engineering in an FET,
Yeah.
It's TUT, and then my aim was to become a business analyst.
Okay.
It has always been the business, solving problems.
Yeah.
Mathematics, we are good. I wish I can have spare time to teach
Young kids,
young
yes.
kids who are struggling with mathematics and physics, because everyone who knows that I was in class with, yes, I used to raise my hands to say, this is how you solve X and Y. I wasn't shy, I was
Like
at
you
the
were
front.
always challenging your teacher. But now I want to understand the love of being a designer, coming into clothes. Is this the only thing that you design, or there are other things that you design?
Yeah, there are other things.
What are those things?
Same as the house. The house, it's art on its own.
Okay.
You understand? We just like taking things there and putting them there and saying, oh, this is nice. Yobaba. You understand?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's part of that. Hence I said I'm a creative. Whatever we are able to work with, we do it.
You turn it into something. Because now I wanted to ask, where does Yobaba as a brand, as a name, where does it come from?
Yeah, the story is there. There's a story there. So because we wanted to be part of the economy, me and my friend, when you are broke at school and it's Sunday, it's hot in Pretoria, you understand? You have nothing to do. You start thinking about going to church.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay, we went to church. When the year starts, at church they'll be like, how about those who want us to pray for them, they must come forward.
Yeah.
And
You went there?
yeah, we stood up there, and then they prayed. They said, what do you guys want to pray for? For a business idea. Okay, business idea, okay, sharp. They prayed, and then 3 months.
You started having something on your mind?
Yeah, we were at school. We did a pool party back then. We were we wanted to be cool boys, but we didn't have enough clothes, you understand, to change. Especially
Have
now.
the swag.
Yeah, now you're no longer wearing uniform. In tertiary, you have to change every day.
Yeah, frequently.
Yeah, you understand. So we wanted to eliminate that problem of clothing. And then when
And
we
other
did
brands, especially expensive brands, or per se, yeah.
expensive, because they don't send us enough money, you understand, and we can't judge because we know the situation
Back home.
You understand. So we did a pool party, and my friend who I launched the brand with that time, you understand, his brother was a pastor. He used to call us Baba, one understand?
Yeah.
In a way, and then we asked him, what is Baba? He said, oh, you understand. It's
father.
unfortunate. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate that now I can't pinpoint Yobaba as like I'm referring to the
To
Almighty,
Ubaba,
because
isn't that?
I'll
Yes.
lose a lot of clients, because people now will start saying, I
It's a
know
religious.
he's trying to understand. Yeah, hence even those artists, international artists, they said, like, if I talk about God, my record won't be sold. You understand? So we'd rather leave that for now. So we did a pool party, And then all of the sudden, when we were jumping into water, it was like, yo, Baba, we understand.
Yeah.
And then everyone started
Being
going
a black
in.
child in water, man. You know the story
understand?
behind that.
Yeah, when we were diving
Yeah.
in, everyone was energized. You know, parties, they start on that mode that, okay, people don't know each other. And then after that, when we jump into water, yo, Baba, yo,
Yeah.
Baba, people started connecting. And that's
It
how
came
it
just
was.
like that.
That's how it was born. But remember, it has to take someone to notice that this word is powerful at some point.
Yeah.
You understand? When I was sitting, I told my friend, you know what? People now at school, they're starting to call us Yo Baba. You understand? When
Yo,
we
what's
meet,
up?
let's make t-shirts. That's the least we could have done at that point, because making jacket, there was no money.
Yeah.
You understand? We had to take that 500 and at least get.
And
at
it was a
least
lot for you to say you're
Yeah,
starting this. You're not even sure where it's going.
500. And remember, if you get 10 t-shirts, you have to give at least some ladies, some guys to represent, to say, hey, for people to start saying, hey, we
It's
want
a part of
that t-shirt.
advertisement, yes.
Because that time we were selling a t-shirt for 150.
And how much is the t-shirt now?
And now it's 350.
Why is it 350? Is because you've grown physically, or you've grown into business and started understanding what the business is all about.
The cost of doing that and that. You understand? Borrowing a machine from Abu Koko, because we're actually using old printing machine for embroidery. So
Yeah.
you have to say thanks to someone for borrowing you
Yeah.
that machine. So the cost is elaborated in that, and also because of the material now, it's expensive, and we select. We understand that this one, look, we don't want a person higher pay, no ish.
Yeah, you needed to change the quality
Yeah, we
as
needed
well. That's
to
what you're
change the
saying,
quality. Yeah, it's part of growing. Because remember, from 2011,
until now.
but the one I'm wearing now, it's a special one because it's from 2013.
Okay.
So I was keeping it there because it's like I saw that there
So
would
it's
be.
nearly a decade now.
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
that there would be a day where I need to show that the vision is there.
This is where it started.
Yeah.
That's how you're putting it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes I feel like I also live in the future. You understand? I can see maybe what's gonna happen in the next 2 years, and I try to implement it now, even if people don't see it now. But
You as a visionary, because
Yeah.
you're the one that's designing whatever, so you're putting it in your mind and you can see it happening.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because
So-
it starts with designing inside your mind. Once you have the design, you have to put it into place.
It's like being an architect. I always tell people that when you're building a house,
Yeah.
you need to start by having the foundation. But before you have the foundation, you need to have the drawing. So it's the same as writing a book. When you write a book, I don't just wake up and say, this is how I'm going to write the book. I need to strategize and say, this is the book, this is the title, this is how I want things to be done. Because why are you doing that? You want to have something that you follow. Because if you don't have something that you follow, then it means your book is not going to have direction. So I do get what you're saying. By the way, don't forget, we are having a live broadcast.
Oh, yeah,
and we are having an audience that's going to be asking questions, but I haven't gave them time to be talking. So now what I want to know, what motivated the logo?
The logo.
I wanna know about the
'cause
logo,
there's,
yes.
so many questions
Yeah.
about the logo. The initial design was this one.
Okay.
You understand? So you can see there is African maps here. Because it took us like 2 months to come up with the design. I gave a graphic designer, the one who was working from Moloko. Remember, the graphic designer is working from Moloko. I'm working from Moloko. And I had to utilize what I had at that time to change. Because when I saw this, I was like, when it comes to a point whereby I have to make something small, I have to get something like this, something you can print even without writing Yobaba in it.
But it is
to
something to
represent
trigger the
logo.
people to say, we want this.
Yeah, so I gave the guy kept on saying, man, you know, your brand, I love it, like this. And now I'm failing to come up with a design that you will like, because I know you also a creative. You help out a lot with our digital stuff, social media, when it comes to nightclub. So it's difficult, you understand? I gave the guy a chance. When he was serious, I wasn't serious. I wasn't available.
Yeah, it's
Because
the other
remember,
way
we were
around.
working there, you
Yeah. 'Cause remember, we were working there, you
understand?
understand?
And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at the logo. And then this other time, I'm like looking at in my mind, I saw these two logos. You understand? Because remember, at the nightclub, we working with people from other countries.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
Congolese, they are bouncers there. They love the brand.
Yeah.
You understand? So I saw the two maps coming together
As one.
as one, and they met in the middle, and then they got stuck here.
Yeah.
I was like, Melo, I found
the
what
logo.
I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Just take these two and combine them in a love shape. That's why we say a love shape, because it's all of us here, Africans. This logo, to me, it represents love. We must hold
the spirit of Ubuntu
yeah,
at the same time.
Spirit of Ubuntu.
So all in all, we are saying that Ubuntu has no border. This is where you say you have no border. You love another
Yeah.
brother from somewhere else. It is okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Because at that time when we designed this logo, it was those times where there was this xenophobic attacks,
Yeah.
and I saw people that I directly am connected to, that I have built family with, being affected by that, being scared of even coming out of their houses.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the love.
So now
the
re
maps
waka batho
combined.
ba no dula le bona or people ba no bereka le bona.
People I used to work with and people who I knew personally. Yeah.
Was there anyone or something bad happened where you say, I remember this particular brother from another mother or from another land, and something bad ila dirahal on that situation?
Yeah, it happened to other people, but not the ones I was directly
Close with.
close with.
Yeah.
Because from our side, we had to protect those we can protect. To say, dude, come stay at my flat. You understand? Because they know your flat or whatsoever.
Yeah.
Comes utlo squatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all in all, you have a heart for Mutombo Kontle. You don't like seeing them going through pain, especially because of
Yeah.
another black person per
Yeah.
se.
Hence, I always talk about the Yobaba spirit. You
Yeah.
understand? Once it's in you, even when you rock it up at the malls, you meet up a stranger to say, Yo, Baba, and then
Yeah.
you guys will start interacting. Because also, when I think about it, I thought I knew what Yobaba was until I met my brothers to actually experience the effect of the brand alone. To say, if you are rocking it up, it's not like any other brands where there is jealousy and all that. You know sometimes mutu adikapile, adishapile, you understand?
Yeah.
And then we'll be like, kidi Hong Kong, you know,
Yeah.
mokasi jwa.
Yeah, yeah.
But if we rockile yo baba, you understand? Re bona re kapile. A stranger to tla mo ena re yo baba, you
Yeah,
understand?
like there's that
Yeah,
excitement, there's that
ntwela ya
mood,
hore
yeah.
classism to say this class, that class, you understand? And compared to the competitors Yobaba and the material we have, it's affordable, and because of the payment plan that we have, to say a person can pay for 2 months. Before it used to be 3 months, 6 months, but because of COVID,
Yeah.
Lerena as a business, we had to adjust to that change, you understand, for the brand to survive. Because remember from 2011, brandy yawa, mo isa ringiwile.
That's business.
How ru cheka diaparo? O apara yo baba.
Yeah.
Ai e re ke kae ko ba bona somewhere.
Yeah.
O shapile skipa sa yo baba. Motho ba tlo se reka. And wena wa tseba hore yo baba e wile that time.
Yeah.
Mara already thola 3 client. So it's a journey.
And then what did you do in that predicament where somebody came and say, I need a jacket, Kinyaga, that jacket, but you as the owner or the founder of Yobaba, you know very well our budget, it's very low. I don't know what to do.
I have to make a plan. Even if it means borrowing from my brother somewhere to say, Joe, shorter, or my family, you understand, shorter, and I need to at least get the kipanyana tse 5. I do that. Because most of the time, I think the problem becomes when we are too scared to ask for help. You understand? So we shouldn't be shy to ask for help, especially from people around us. Yeah.
So now, there's the audience, and
Yeah.
there are people out there, Kodinklong. We want to know what were your challenges in the Yobaba process. You finally saying, this is Yobaba, and I'm proud of it, I have it. What were the challenges? Because and who says I have a brand in my mind, mara akiso yinsi ibe a real plan. What challenges can I come across and how can I overcome them?
When you start financial challenge, why? Because you can't make 10 t-shirts and expect you're gonna sell those 10 t-shirts. Who's gonna buy them if they don't see them?
Yeah.
So somehow you have to sacrifice at least 3 t-shirts get marketing.
Yeah.
I wanna hanka ifa ola. Ke a mtsebo ra le ena wa push, you understand? High sharpile le ena. So from 10 you'll sell at least 7. But there might be an obstacle along the way to say a good obstacle. Sometimes the obstacles rena as batho di bona as an obstacle. It's an opportunity to learn. You understand? Ho tlhaela Kiyop. And ke batlo partner le Kiyop. Ai ke mo fa skip.
Yeah.
You understand? Because le ena o na le market wa hae. You understand? Because pie e grot. You understand? So santer share. Sly. You understand? Banki le banka mo ka si di slides tsa bona. Across Africa, Mzansi as a whole, bankile di pie tsa bona. So people shouldn't be discouraged. Hababona, maybe the other brand, a pusher more than theirs. Mutola, it means for unkile pie high, I mela ko side.
Yeah.
You understand? Luena, it's an opportunity to unga slice how.
What's your sighting?
Also sighting.
Okay.
What that depend? How fits on ka slice how? O ka no share le batho ba bang.
Yeah.
Most lines so sao.
Speaking of that, have you created more employment to the youth of Tembisa where you say kinkile smang mang wako kai kai because I saw a potential gore wa khona wetsa ntho so and then kamonka I'm working with that person, I'm able to give them something in return?
Yeah, employment is something else because now when I work with people, you can be employed and be bored at a later stage. So I don't like using the word employment when you employ someone, but eventually maybe it might get to that point. But I want to make it different to a point whereby you involve a person into a business and say, look, dude, we have 10 t-shirts, and already you are part of the business. So you're gonna take 1 t-shirt. You understand? Raja every day in one or the buka di dutse jwang wa understand, and actually ho re lene kaofela hore business e raniwa jwang, because then I'm also learning, I'm attending some classes to develop myself. You understand hore at least ke be le growth mindset, e ska ba a fixed mindset fela, ke focus le mo growth mindset, ke etse di partnership in total tonality. So employment, yes, is there, but for who? For people who are willing to work with people. Hence
yeah, I get that. I get that. So all in all, if there's this young designer out there, or I am a designer, fashion designer per se, and I would like to team up or be in the same brand as Yobaba, would you give an opportunity to say, no, come, let me help you, let's do this?
They must come tomorrow.
Okay.
If it means they must come, even now they can come.
Yeah.
Because you can see we at the house, you understand? Maybe we live here late. They can come now, even if they are watching now, they must come now.
Yeah.
Once I'm done with this, it's pictures and all that. And we take it from there. They must come tomorrow, anytime. You understand? But sometimes I get a motu maybe utotla lily busy ka something, maybe someone na kopito, because now the way pushang ka thing is so pila na di camera le today ne ke re ka tshaba vela le mpotsa gore podcast
so you
guys
camera
again.
Yeah.
You mara
but it's part of marketing. Yes.
Ba tseba ka yo baba o thomile something montshare ka tshaba ko ntlung ke re ka robala o robale ke re ai eno re ke buele da ko yetsa podcast.
So you this guy who's shy at the same time, but by so saying, we want to know what are other strategies did you use for marketing, since you are marketing yourself and you are a brand and you want to be known, you want your brand to be out there. I had someone half Itlamo and he was like, yo, brand ya how you grote joke boni the Nyaupe guys wearing your head. I'm like, oh, Nyaupe guys, you get what I'm saying? Firstly, you want to know we afford a young and all those things, and what makes them to say I love the Yobaba brand.
Yeah.
How do they get hold to that?
Because it's part of motivation, because the way Yobaba pushanga thing, when I say the Yobaba spirit, it touches some who are doing Nyaupe. They actually changed today big ups Mongezi,
Yeah.
big ups Tolo, wang understand. We kept the motivation to say, guys, Rospana le na jwang.
Lili so, yeah.
This devil, ke problem. Wang understand. So they wanted the brand, and then Ratusan. O ka thola re mo motho a ka o thusa hore aish jo kopela o nkele pleke song collectele ntwe so. And then eventually after those certain favor, remember you might have a jacket so maybe let's say or ke 500 and someone else I afford, but I like what they are doing to say mara groot and ba ratong pizza groot and excellentwana so groot nang ka o thusa ka 1 2 3 1 2 3 ke batla jacket yel. It's not part of slavery per se, but you don't want to give freebies so that everyone moka se re push wang understand, because if now ke o spin food ka yo baba o ka snani next wa tsona le stwazo was sharper wa baken, but if wa tseba hore dilo dia berekelwa wang understand as ba tshore monna le mongwe le mongwe o tla jam phufutso wa phatla ya. That's why every day we grinding wang understand ta fola right shiftisa e tla ba sharp da eng a itla re berekela every day we taking a step forward, but yes, during the week we take time off to reflect,
find yourself
wang understand the meeting 1 2 3 and next time we learn to have the meeting is serious phela no di call nya
wana go ka se le di meeting tota se go the book things we understand
serious,
where you make an invoice you like I can understand the king invoice ke tlo reksa ntho ka 315 that's it. But now you mentioned something you spoke about big up to Mongezi who was an addict per se. Yes, was an addict of Nyaope. What step did you take? Because I don't think he just slept and woke up and said I want to be an ambassador of Yobaba and I'm changing. What step did you take until you can say hore o nka bereka le ena?
We had to encourage them to go to rehab. Wang understand and raba fella pelo ne se pressure, but they actually wanted to join us go the house to chill. Wang understand they were chilling vele on daily basis, but kitse o tsara ntwana mara wa bona hore o chila jwang wang understand because le more fire I ke mo wena o na nne December fela le vatu wang understand. So you put them in a position whereby they can see or okay ba le ke batho wang understand wena a o tolo o felletse o na le virus e ka mohana a jo itswile jo how come mone ke story. So
now what did you do? Because I want to know more about that because I'm not helping Mongezi. Is it Mongezi?
Yeah, Mongezi in total.
Yeah, we're not helping the Mongezi. There's this one person out there, Oshebileng, and says, I'm an addict. I know that I'm suffering from Yaupe or I'm suffering from the drugs. And I want to change.
Maybe,
yes. How can I approach Tato to help me? Tash, how do I go to Tash and say, Tash, not because I want to be an ambassador, but I just need your help because
truly speaking, my sister, right now we can't do much. It's up to a person to say, yes, let me go see what those guys are doing there. But Renato Matela professional help. Because right now we're not qualified to do that. But from time to time, as a brother, Motua Montor, in fact, wa bona re sa mo phela mnate jwang a ba tlo phela mnate so mfetho phela every day o khathetse wa understand and re shebile hore dieting yela nkebe e tshuna kwena mo the house wa understand or for your baba but as ntwana ya rena o re disappointa ka 1 2 3 ha ona re ka o trust because ro unka no ra o fa le botlolo le la yo baba le tshwere metsi le ka seboyi Olishia somewhere or
yes.
jacket there ka se khone ho kaya hore o re delivela ko kae ko mainline because oy pais so ro spanisana jwalo wena ona le middleman phela o tsebo hore you can't work le Nyaope because Nyaope ke
an edit
okay wena a o Nyaope ke wena o whoever but ka se khone bereka le wena if una le middleman and the middleman ke man ke Nyaope
you need to remove this middleman
a re tile ka middleman pele and then re tla focus mo tsedi.
But now I hear you. There's the house, there's Yobaba, there's this person who's watching out there and say the house king udiralang mo Because the Yobaba, we see it's a brand.
Yeah.
But now we keep mentioning the house. The house. Udiralango, the house. Because the place seemed to be very, very famous.
Yeah. It's growing. The house basically is shop ya Yobaba.
Okay.
That's where you'll get full access ya Yobaba. The experience ya kasi, that touch, that element, the roots tsa rena, understand? Because we try as much as we can to collect what we can, especially those vintage stuff and all that.
Bringing them back as vintage or as something new.
Yeah, rena le mkhukhu.
Okay.
Pila shop ya rena ke mkhukhu, re design le as mkhukhu.
Yes.
Wang understand?
That's your vision.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no longer a vision, it's a reality. It's the house in Alimkuku, ke 4-room house. It's there, it's sharp.
So that's where the house business is running itself day by day.
Yeah, people come and chill because sometimes people are looking for that place whereby
a chill spot.
They could be around people but not too noisy.
Yeah.
More iloring abana pressure ya hore santse a ke ya ko ndaong ele hore ke reke di refreshments santse ke tlatse tafola 24 the house wa tla wa ithekela mofa ya hao A1
wa chila.
Yeah. Mofa ya hao ya B2 ai ba fetch ke tla le bona ka osane le ka osane o ka tswe like the house ke the way o receive and biso the house.
Yes.
Ke the way
You
ke
control. Yeah.
Baba.
I hear you. But now what's interesting me is that as I'm sitting here with you, I'm hearing kids on the street Baopela, yo, baba, yo, baba, yo. And I had a car passing by saying, yo, baba, yo, baba, yo. And you are a brand of yo, baba, yo. What's this? Are you an artist at the same time? Can you please take us through that journey?
Hence I said I'm a creative.
Okay.
You understand? I will do whatever. I will take whatever opportunity comes. You understand? If I meet brothers, barbaeta music, then let's why not? Baby,
why would we?
Yeah. So let's do a Yobaba track, guys.
Yeah.
You understand? Let me feature you guys. And then baby na machita mo. Yo baba na ke designer diaparo.
Yeah.
Le nna ke a add the elements tse o litse
Yeah.
ko studio.
Yeah.
Studio so se ko back room na ko
Yeah.
mara yo re tsa re dlala vele community ya hlanye yo.
You know, most powerful DJs, they start in a bedroom. So do not underestimate your power because most of the talent, itoma kontlong. You know, when you're sitting alone, it doesn't matter or whatever. When you're sitting alone, this is where you found yourself.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me who all the people that are successful, they just woke up and said, no, I'm successful? No. Look at, who's this, Likao?
Yeah.
He started kokasi, traveling, I deliver and all those things. So never ever underestimate the power of Komkuku. Hey, this is where we are raised.
Yeah, and we'll never change Mkuku. Or we actually, when we were brainstorming about the future of the house and Yobaba, how we gonna do it, and we're gonna get to that point. How we gonna do it when we get a space, and the budget is right. You understand? We actually going to build Mukuku Kamuhara Mall.
Yeah.
So that our people, when they go to the malls, they can have a better ideas.
A feeling of
People,
yes.
I'm just sharing some of my ideas and
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
Future
if
ideas.
one of my brother goes and does it, we said it, it's on record. You understand? We're actually going to build Mukuku Kamuhara Mall.
Yeah.
And then the house it over Kamuhara Mall. Same time ke shop ya Yobaba. Wang understand?
Yeah.
Kuro like lauro utswile ke December utswile le bana lo shop. Bana ba ka ba busy ka something mola. Kamuhara the house, Kamuhara Mall na ko. In a hand. Set up ke mkhuku.
You know when you're speaking about bana ba ka ba busy or something.
Yeah.
When you speak about bana ba ka ba busy or something, you know what comes in my mind as you're speaking Kamukuku. I see the indigenous game being played there. Because if you check, Banaba no, we no longer see them badlala bo matashane yo mugusha, you know, bo mapakastina. We grow up with those things. So I see you saying you can do your shopping while Banaba lena badlala gamo. And you make money at the same time. This is how much you pay. We let them play the games. Yeah.
That's our vision.
So I think I'm also adding into your vision. I'm going to be getting percentage. So this is on record.
Royalties are royalties. Everyone will get what they deserve. I understand for the input that they add. So yeah, it's going to happen. Hence I'm talking about it. Already there's few people who can see the picture. I understand. And it's going to happen. We're gonna push. So the motivation comes from the story of Moses.
Yeah.
Moses was given a task to move people to a promised land.
Yeah.
He did that. You understand? He met challenges. You understand? The reason why I keep on pushing was it's like God will never give you something for it to fail. You understand? It's approved by Almighty.
I feel like I'm at church right
You
now.
understand?
Hallelujah.
It's approved by Almighty.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that's gonna come our way. We're gonna do what we are supposed to do with this baby, which is Yobaba. I understand? Even if it means for the next generation, yeah,
because at the end of the day, it's about them.
Yeah, it's about them. They are part of it now. Hence, you hear them singing the song.
Yeah.
Yobaba, yeah. So it's a hit. It's a hit. Next week, I don't know. I'm just waiting on the team to decide because there are gaps more on. So drop it and then we need support. Or
Yeah. Who knows? December. Who knows? We need to support him. It looks like how.
Because media how lebo makoko kaofela understand.
Speaking of Medi, does your Medi know the song like lyrics?
Yeah, why my man?
All right, does she sing it? So when she's clapping, she's also thinking about her man. Okay, so culture control. Culture
Just
control.
sometimes we clap
Yeah.
every day and sometimes we bore clap. So
Yeah, you need some motivation.
So sometimes it's busy too much more the house, but
Yeah.
you fitlile,
Yeah.
o set up, o tswa for ilo hlapa.
Yeah.
Ai ke tla hlapa ka yoba.
Yeah.
Wa tseba or once e dlalile ha i2
Yeah.
because it dlala ba 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So at least
Twice.
what depends but sometimes una lo fetsa nna ke na lo fetsa e so fele ne dlala 6 minutes. Because who busy go the house who busy.
I get that. But right now, as you say, I see you now coming and say, Kieta, something your baba. Literally, let's have your own drink as you're listening to your song. That's how I take it.
Or shape sepa sa yo.
Definitely have something, your baba. We're still doing it. But right now,
but it has to be on that one. Every time we want the idea that.
Yeah.
So no one ever thought of approaching a certain soap
Yeah.
that we usually use as black people. But that's why skin sarna sesama. So
Yeah.
sit low.
Yes.
So actually, off camera, you must remind me to speak to my partners to say, guys, let's approach these people. We need collection here, I think.
Yeah.
As serious,
So saying did you part today?
I too.
I do.
Nka se go ntlung ke a gona go tlhapa
Yes.
ke apare tsa mmereko
Okay.
tsa mmereko wa mbasha jo ha o ka re thola mo the house ka ma 11
Yeah.
rambasha
Limbashitse. Yeah.
because we're self employed
Yeah.
a ona batho ba re berekelang re na ra ipereka o tlang a tlo re thusa wa re thusa ra ja ho mnate man mo the house.
I love it. I love the ambience. I love
Atmosphere
everything.
thing,
Then I'm happy about it. So yeah. So now there are people who wants to know more about you here. We have an audience that would like to ask question as KMP podcast. We would like to give them an opportunity to say you can ask any question, and as the brand of Yobaba, you will be able to answer that. Is that okay with you?
It's okay. It's
Definitely.
Okay, my sister.
So
We
is there
have
anyone who wants to ask any question here to him? And then Amwarabi, I don't want people asking me questions because I won't answer on your behalf.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, they can ask me.
Okay.
Because ke spanning, wa understand?
Yeah.
You understand ko now ke spana ko Yobaba.
Yeah.
Understand? It's not about Yobaba. It's not about me. I'm not Yobaba. Because sometimes, okay, yes, muka sirbitsana bo Yobaba, makhotman Yobaba.
Yeah.
Understand? Nina ke ba bitsa Yobaba because I'm not Yobaba. We are all Yobaba. We are
Yobaba ring the situation.
Yeah, you understand? So personally, I'm not Yobaba.
Yeah.
Yobaba, it's
Your
Yobaba.
brand, yes. That's your baby. So do we have anyone by the audience to ask your first question?
Yeah, maybe there's someone there.
Testing. Hello.
Hi. So don't forget to go to We Are Still Live as the KMP podcast, making sure that we are giving you the beautiful news about Ekasi Entrepreneur, where a young guy from Ekasi, or known as Utesh, telling us where he's from, how he got his skills, how he made it to become the person that he is. So are you ready? Who's asking the first question?
Yes, we're ready.
Yeah. People are ready to ask.
Sure.
Sure.
George Origi.
Hola.
Tash Matabane. Nna ke mmitsa ka sename ne.
Yeah.
So nna George ke mtsibile e sa le mfana bana.
Eta?
Na rata o tla ko nna ke mthila re la maruku ne.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, you the tailor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm a fashion designer.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So, then ke mthilela maruku. Ne. So hona no ngwa approacha a fitla mona re obza umpitsa pre obza.
Yeah.
Obza kopela hore at least o tlhakanele nna at least o ntshunele something nyana. Tune something nice.
Yeah.
So now it's not a question.
Yeah.
It's a compliment.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Ke rata logo.
Yeah.
I restricting it. Ke Africa.
Yeah.
So ke rata. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. So I like to say big up.
Big up.
Bro Obza. Ish.
Are you still designing things for him?
I'm still designing. We take him approach it and get him approach it and
Yeah. Come up with new designs, something that he can bring in the table. Thank you so much. There you go. Can we
Yeah.
have another one from the audience who would like to ask a question?
Thank you, my brother.
They're all good. So there you have it. If you have any questions, since you couldn't be on the live audience, we would like you to send your messages direct. We will make sure Guti he answers all the questions, but by so doing, we want to know Guti Masik Funa as Utesh Rogrea Kokai. We know Mshimani wako 1632 Kotembisa Makulong next to Makulong Park at the house. But now I want to get involved with that guy. How do I get hold of you via social media?
Social media, I have my own personal Facebook
Okay, account.
accounts. We have a Yobaba page. We have an Instagram, Twitter. You understand?
Can we have the handles?
Yobaba SA.
Okay, Yobaba SA.
Yeah, Yobaba _SA. Yeah, utorbona mo. Ka Yobaba. But yeah, we lacking there and there on social media. But hence we saying everyone is welcome to say, guys, Magalena kiludit. Actually, Makawe today, Makawe Katide. You understand? One of the angels, Yobaba. I like calling people angels because they are God sent.
Yeah.
To come and assist with us pushing the brand. You understand? I don't like to use the word ambassador because it means now it's like they are working. But when I say an angel, he's like, guys, you're not posting. Let's post. Let's push.
Let's push
you
this,
understand?
yeah.
You can't post once a day. You not understand
it
those
needs
type
to be
of things. So
consistent,
it's
yeah.
Yobaba SA. So if there's someone out there who's doing, let's say, ngwana skela, understand, go tertiary, or batla experience, we welcome to do that. I handle the social media pages tsa rena because rena re busy ka tse ding tsa o make sure the house ya rana shop, the music video tse machita ba re approachang, everything is on par. Understand the interview tsa the artists tsa rena.
So you need a PR per se.
Not per se need a PR, someone who can come and assist
Yeah,
and be an
and be
angel
there,
as well.
yeah, be an angel.
Yeah,
So if
we
there's
need
any
angel. We
angel
need
out
angels.
there who wants to come here, you can come, you know. If there's anyone out there who says, I want to be part of Ayoba, I have something that I can add up, there's value that I think I can bring, you more than welcome to do that. Follow him at his the names that
George
he is.
Matabane.
George Matabane.
My personal one is George Matabane. And then for Yobaba, you just search for Yobaba.
Yobaba SA.
Yeah.
Definitely do
On
that.
Facebook, it's Yobaba, but other channels, it's Yobaba _SA.
Yeah. But before we could close about this, one thing I would like to know from you, what would you like to say to that young person out there who's watching and say, I have an idea. I don't have budget. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. But I have something that I'm sure it can do something. Per se.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because how we started, watch podcasts, guys. You understand? Listen to interviews, how other people made it. You You understand? Do that. Do your lot of research, and at the end, there's powerful words out there because what's pushing me every time is the biggest risk in life is not taking any risk at all. I quote Mark Zuckerberg. He did it. It's working. You understand? Because I've got nothing to lose.
At the end of the day.
I've got nothing to lose. I just have to continue doing what we can each and every day to reach a certain point. Even on our social media pages, we say we're gonna conquer the world with our African love shaped logo. So to get it out there, we have to constantly design, collaborate, partnership with people. You understand? So bobedi bo bola noga.
Bobedi bo bola noga. I'm gonna learn the language and get it perfect.
Yeah.
But right now, here we are. I wanna understand. You once spoke about dintho tse ngata, but now I want to know about how do you approach your sponsors? Do you have any sponsor by now, or you still searching for the sponsors out there?
Yeah, we are searching for sponsors out there, but we can't wait. Our sponsors are us. We sponsor ourselves. KMP. It's my sponsor. I'm sponsoring KMP.
That's
You
beautiful.
understand?
Yeah.
More Fire. It's our sponsor.
We're sponsoring it by buying it at the same time. Beautiful.
We're not directly connected with DJ's Boo, but currently we are our own sponsor. Whatever you see here, this is our sponsor. Because we can't wait and say, knock on. We're busy knocking. You understand? Hence we saying, hey, the meeting is serious. No, yo. Tebza, I'm faithful. Now meeting ka 10.
Yeah.
Push. Wang understand? So for now, spray tag. Well, it's go guys, because it's at night.
Yeah.
Things can happen here.
You wanna be ready for
Wang understand?
anything?
Spray
Yeah.
tag.
Yeah.
So we are our own sponsor. Wang understand? Spray tag. If ditso di atla ke mo guys.
Yeah.
Ba bang ba tlo isha ra ba hlanya ba.
Yeah.
Ba ka still protect ka spray tag.
Yeah.
But hence when we started, I said, let's welcome him, because if he's part
Yeah.
of us,
Yeah.
oh le batho ba kena mo ka dithunya mission wa bona o no fail. E ke re all my two o ba kena mo ditlhaloganyong.
Yeah.
E chaile.
Yeah.
Ha ona ntho ba ka etsa.
Yeah.
Na a rati defender ke all my.
Yeah. I get
You
you.
understand? Yeah. So rati sponsor.
I love that. Right now, as I'm sitting here, I'm wearing your jacket. You're wearing your jacket. I see a jacket. What other things do you design as Yobaba? I heard Malume Mola when he was saying he used to assist you Marucho, but do you have Marucho? Do you have any other clothes? What is it that you have?
Yeah. Because right here ke tsamaya le mapebeza, wa understand?
Yeah.
Mapebeza ke yo o shapile di track pants.
Yeah.
Ke yo. Because to me, I relate. Leon, I relate with the guy.
Okay, there's a
Yeah,
guy
you
on
understand?
my side. Okay.
Yeah, like I respect them because they work a lot. Wang understand? We design many things. We don't want to limit ourselves. Wang understand? So I also respect them because they work night shifts. Ke tsamaya le bona ko slow chill ke fihle ke ba beya mo.
And I'm complaining.
Yeah, like shout out to Slow Chili for the platform.
Yeah.
The events are tse big,
Yeah.
understand, so that the brand can be seen by other people.
And
I
grow.
wish we can have most of those platforms for the pop-up. You'll get a person and the refreshments are high. I refer to
Yobaba.
Yobaba. You understand? So it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Or my sister about
Yeah, the
Yobaba.
brother. Yeah.
So yeah, they are part of the team. Next, come on.
So now, out of 10, how much score do you give yourself out of 10 in terms of the business, the way it's a mayanga thing, the respond from Bachubakonde?
I would give myself, not myself, I'll give the brand 7 out of 10. Why? Because the support we're receiving, it's now showing.
It's unexpected,
One understand?
yeah.
So I don't wanna say below 5, in terms of the brand, because there's people who are constantly buying, and there's people who are saying, hey, a certain shop and a certain brand, international brand, here they lost a client. Guys, nah,
Yeah.
Yoba.
Umutswere. or Robatswe.
Yobaba
Yeah.
one way. Mo ba lose the client and because la nchaza ka payment plan ya lena ke a tseya
Yeah.
ke tla patela the way ke kgonang eng. And then also limo no check out okay history ya motho o patela jwang at least the next time out tshwere jacket nyana e fresh so by the way ke re ke penduka
Yeah.
wa bo
Okay.
wa khona hore emfe tuna le tse so limited edition go add motho ra sharp ung add.
Yeah. And Vela, I wanted to ask about the payment plan because you said you have a payment plan for 3 months. Is it like a lay-by or how is it?
As a labor
Okay.
we can't say no to our people. Remember, this is all about us. When I say love-shaped African logo, we're not talking about something we're gonna do in future. We're talking about something
You're doing
you are
now.
interested in your baba, ra trusta, wabo, rabon or you are an honest person. I have a feel to get very clipa ke batla skipper. Oh, tsia skipper, ka usan ke a Limpopo ke batla sharp ke represent. Tsia skipper balance how it about 250. Ra o kenya mo WhatsApp ya rena or na le WhatsApp number wa understand me batla e kenya mo la or le bona hore batho ba romela di order tsa bona o romela le address and then ra utilize an hona le machita bana le di trans ra tshore emfethu hona le order ya ko Rose Bank
Can
because
you take it? Yeah.
because as a taxify guy o berekela that side re kopela hore ka Wednesday at least o tropele motho eng sharp a kholi jaka shosho
Yeah.
wa bona hore at least ra
Spirit sa
boost
kokasi, spirit sa ubuntu at the same time.
Sky lose Santre Sky lose.
But now, can I ask this question? Is your business registered? Because there are so many young people who are business. And sometimes Sinyaka was successful. Sometimes sponsors wants to come through. But because you're not registered, they say, no, we cannot help you. Do you have a business account at the same time?
You have to register your business.
Okay.
Like, you know that feeling im not like maybe go bank so ba phone ba refer ka Mr. Matabane.
Oh my God.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
You need speed points in
Yeah.
le after call watch man.
Yeah, ke motho
Dating is
man.
serious.
Mangenza umuntu ebantwini, yeah.
Dating ya yo is serious.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
understand. So yeah, you have to hence I talked about development. You understand? You have to attend those programs. Utotopa man something. Wabona sometimes how lena. Utopa. That's why niko botsa my journey in life. Ane? Mo ke tshwere matogonyana.
Yeah.
Dilo
You've
tseo
learned.
ke tsona ne ke di need ho pusha yo ba.
They're carrying you through even today, yeah.
Ho bereka night clubong. Now hona le the house but ba khona o tla ba tlo chilla no re khona o approach ba o liba hore e ba fet rena re etsa di event 1 2 3 le ka re zama ka 1 2 3 set up 1 2 3 ra pushana.
So you're saying that it's very important. So you are registered and you know gore le ba ka re re nyaka go sponsor, but this is what we want. Everything is perfect. Talk
Yeah.
to that young person out there who says, I don't know where to go. I want to register my business. I want to have a business account. Mara re kwa ba re, when you open a business account, you need to have a lot of money or whatever, because we la wona rena luba skeptical because people are always talking about Kataba Yako banking business account. Yo, ya
Yeah.
dura, you know all those things. Can you take us that through?
I think it's
through that?
175.
Okay.
Ane? Although I know people who are into business ba register la batho and then with an extra money.
Yeah.
Because you know batho ratswaf.
Yeah.
Certifier ratswaf. Ing ratswaf because they know what chase and one understand. So there are people who are doing it, find the legit people, or you can do it yourself. More CIPC,
Yeah.
register your business car 175.
That's it.
After momola wa click avel, click wa tlo bula business account ko bank e wa click ko
Yeah.
bank e la ba o founela wa bona ke mo dilo di thoma go ba serious.
Yeah, you feel
ba o
it.
fa card ya hao ingwetse yo ba
Definitely.
Ltd
Yeah.
business account e tabe se le no me sna next mara at least
Having that card. Having faith by you. So,
maninning ha le ya ko pop upong motho o le transportang maybe ke koloi kholo quantum ha tshela petrol ai patela ka
got business account. All
tsara
right.
hore la le tloetsa dibuka wa understand dilo di balance.
But
So
right now,
people should register their business.
yeah,
Guys, it's serious taba yo.
definitely it is very serious. Right now, this young man or this young lady out there who says, I want a word of motivation before we close the show, what would you like to say? And please give your numbers where they can find you, as this is your business number and we're interested in having your brand. Where can we find you?
Okay, you can find me on social media. My number is 081-4166-231. So I'm not gonna repeat it for people to hear it again.
Yeah.
They can rewind the video.
Yeah,
Understand?
yeah.
And then it
And play it
repeated.
slowly.
Yeah, because
All right.
hence I said we don't wanna spoon feed people, but we want people to reach us because we need to. Makawe always say we need to unlearn what we have been taught in order for us to make it in this game. You understand? Whatever we have been taught, sharp. Ya re berekela at least re kgona ho bua sekgowa mo
Yeah,
le mo re mise
yeah.
le ka si language. You answer o be mnate ya. But we need to learn to work together, especially as black society. But I like the motivation. A lot of us are pushing. We're seeing the spirit of let's wear us. Let's
It's about
listen
us
to
now.
us. You understand?
Rotating the coins or the silver behind around black people. That's what
Hence
you
we
say.
made the song because Lirena as a brand, we wanted to contribute to Amapiano genre to say, guys, this is us. You understand?
I love that.
Kwaito and Mapiano, this is us. Lirena re kopa o lahlela something
Yeah.
nyana.
So in closing, I would like to say, where can we find the song, or how can we find the song, or what must we do to expect your song?
People should follow us on social media so that they can get updates on what we are busy with.
Yeah.
Because even now, we're working on that thing where we want to do a Yobaba, something like a reality show. Because, yes, we're busy knocking. We won't wait for anybody to say, guys, you guys deserve a reality show. Come, let's shoot you. You understand? Ronaldo camera a few. So we will shoot ourselves. You understand? And watch ourselves. And also watch what other people are doing. Because we wish we can have certain artists. But yes, for now, we gonna push no matter what. You understand? Anyeke bayivale yonke iminyango.
Is that part of your song?
No, just youngster.
Oh, all right. No, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's part of your
Aye,
song.
mara ekere just lena o contribute
Yeah.
towards who push what's what who motivator.
Yeah.
You understand? Who by your own role model. It's big. You understand? Santi la utwa o chor u tlwa re yo.
Manifesting
how
yourself. Yeah.
Esh, Santireto 1, 2, 3, Dwan, ML, Wabu, only one. So I think but Baskaba shy to that point whereby about the face. Santu the face as a person and say, what do you wanna do? I wanna do that and motivate yourself.
So there you have it,
Yo,
people out
Baba.
there. And we want to say thank you to our beautiful audience for being here and being so respectful, being here and making sure that you are with us. This was KMP Broadcast or Podcast, because I've been saying broadcast for a very long time. So here I am saying podcast, KMP Broadcast. This is Melania, known as Lana the Bulldozer, signing out and saying good evening, everyone. Love you, Kalerato, love.